Double beef Whopper with cheese, minus onion, plus mustard, extra lettuce. Large French fry. Hey Credos! There's been a little brouhaha and some political back and forth with regard to Kamala Harris's claim that she worked at McDonald's when she was younger. Having been a Burger King worker back in the day, it's hard for me to understand why this has remained a point of contention. I'm the same age as Harris. Unless she's got the Biden thing going on up here, she should be able to verify it. Even without digital records. I can understand that a franchise owner might not have digital records going back to the early 80s. But there are plenty of things she could do to show a coherent knowledge of the job she claims to have had. And by that I mean more than reciting the very well-known commercial jingle. When I was a freshman in college, I worked at Burger King, and I can still tell you the exact location, the address. By the way, it was just down the diagonal right next to the Denny's, very close to the BYU football stadium. The Denny's is still there, the Burger King is not, but the building is still there. I can tell you the franchise owners, the Lysenkos. I can tell you some of my duties. Generally, I was a cashier, but once in a while I was shuttled back to the back to cook. I can tell you some of the odd menu items from back in the day. One was a veal marinara sandwich. I can tell you some of the specials that ran when I was there. One was called The Whopper Beats the Big Mac. I can tell you exactly how I had to call back most of the menu items into the microphone back to the cooking area. And I can tell you what they did if you did it slightly incorrectly. Here it is. Service, double beef Whopper with cheese. Service, French fry. Yes, it's true. We couldn't say fry. We couldn't say small fry. We had to say either French fry or large French fry. I can tell you in excruciating detail about the horrendous brown polyester pantsuit uniform with orange and yellow stripes and a matching cap with a fabulous elastic waist pant that I had to wear every day. I can tell you how those same pantsuits just sucked in the grease from the fryer and made you smell. I can tell you details about my regular shift. Tuesday and Thursday from 4 to 8 p.m. and Friday from 5 to 1 a.m., which was closing. It was not the best for my social life. Although I honestly can't tell you the names of most of the people I worked with. I can tell you the main day manager's name was Mark, and the night manager was a woman whose sister was also a cashier, and they both had grown up in a tiny town, and we heard about all their shenanigans. When you've actually done something, a lot of the details will be stuck in your memory, even ones you'd prefer to forget. So come on, Kamala, tell us what you did there. It's not that complicated. Did you also have some less than optimal jobs in college? Tell me about them. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe and ring that notification bell. You can also follow along on Instagram at Midlife Credo and join us in the Midlife Tribe on Facebook too, where we're thriving midlife without the crisis, but with plenty of burgers and fries.